I love that theme music. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really, really do. StatSneakersNStyles, we back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I'm your guy, EmEz.
It's your boy, Mr. Nunez, reporting for duty.
Dripy D is in the building.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to StatSneakersNStyles. We got a good one here for you. I'm not gonna talk your ear off too much, fellas. What was everybody's weekend like? I haven't seen you guys in a couple of days. It feels like forever. How's everybody doing? Chris, what's up?
I'm good. My dad was here for the weekend. You know, spent time with him and the baby. Went to Dykeman for old time's sake. Haven't been there in a minute. Just chilled. Took a nice, relaxing, down memory lane weekend. What's up with you guys?
Drippy, talk to me. What'd you do all weekend? I haven't seen you in a minute either.
Well, I went out of state, took a little road trip with my wife and my kids. Enjoyed the pool, did a little barbecue, and had a great time. But I had a little mishap, as you guys could all see, the little difference in me. Can you guys tell what's wrong? Like, do you guys see anything different today?
I mean, I don't want to be vulgar, but you look like a prepubescent boy.
Okay. I was wondering if you guys noticed. But
that lack of a mustache is getting a drown.
Oh, man. Everybody's been killing me, man. But, yeah, I shaved my mustache. It was by mistake. You know, sometimes, I just had to let it go. I messed it up. It got too messed up, and I had to shave it off.
It happens to us all, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into our first topic this evening. The NBA Summer League just ended, and the Portland Trailblazers are champions, and they got rings. I don't know how I feel about this ring situation. It's just a summer league. Drippy D, tell me how you feel about the Portland Trailblazers getting rings for being champions.
I love it because now guys are going to put their all when they play these games. Before, nobody cared. They played the first quarter. You know, you get a first-round pick, and he acts like he's too good for the summer league. He's ready to play with the NBA players. He don't want to play with these bums. But now they're going to want to play. Everybody wants that jewelry. It's bragging rights. Those guys look like they were having a great time. They were celebrating. And the other losing team looked like they weren't too happy about losing either. So it brings up the competitiveness, and I'm all about it.
That losing team was the Knicks. I want to throw that out there. Yeah. But Chris, how you feel about these rings that they're giving out at the summer league games? This summer league is supposed to be like practice. Now we give out a ring.
But I like it. You know, similar to what D said, but also it brings out more fans, more stars. You saw everyone from Dame Lillard to Ben Simmons. You saw LeBron. You saw Westbrook. It generated more hype just around the overall product of what summer league is. I like it. I like it. I really do.
I think it goes. It's too much, man. I think whatever. Well, speaking, I did mention the Knicks, and the Knicks have been in the news a lot about this trade with the Jazz for Donovan Mitchell. Fellas, we've been talking about this off air a lot. I think the Knicks should do it. They don't want to give up too much. I heard Randall's not going to be part of the deal. It's going to be a lot of those bench guys like Grimes, Quickly, Toppin. What are your thoughts on that, Chris? Tell me. I know how you feel, but tell the people how you feel.
Listen, I think the Knicks are doing the most, man. I don't think you give up 6 first-round picks. I don't care how many you have in the next 7 years. 6 first-round picks to make yourself a 5th, 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. You're not going to get past the big boys. You're just not going to do it. And now I'm hearing rumblings of if they get Donovan Mitchell, they're going to look to trade Randall for Westbrook. So they want a team with Westbrook, Mitchell, Brunson, and Barrett.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't believe that. I heard that too, but I don't believe that. D, talk to me. What do you feel about this situation right here with the Knicks and the Jazz? Is Donovan Mitchell going? Are the Knicks giving up too much? What do you think?
I believe Donovan Mitchell is going. But the thing is, they're negotiating. There's no rush. And the Knicks are trying to get all they can, and the Jazz is trying to get all they can. As you can see, the Jazz, they're mooching. They ruined the whole trade block with that stupid trade they did with Gobert. I can't believe the damn I can't believe they gave up all that just for Rudy Gobert. Oh, they set their franchise back another 10 years. They're never gonna win. What a shame. I feel bad for those Timberwolves fans. You don't give up all of that for him. He doesn't even score. He's a one-dimensional guy.
Danny Ainge is a beast when it comes to those deals, man. Okay, let's move on to the NFL. I'm sorry, MLB, Major League Baseball. We're not going to talk about the All-Star game because the All-Star game is technically going on as we speak. But the Homerun Derby was last night. A lot of guys that look like D was out there hitting the ball really, really far. Juan Soto, I believe, was the winner. Correct, guys? Am I right on
that? Correct.
On
a walk-off.
Yes, I did see that. Who was the guy that was going for the 3P? The Met.
Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm a Ken Griffey Jr. stan. Like I'm a Ken Griffey Jr. stan, and he was the only person to win it 3 times. Not 3 times in a row, but 3 times. So I'm happy Griffey still stands alone with that trophy at the Home Run Derby. Is there anything you guys would change at the Home Run Derby? Because I don't know, it felt like they were giving them too much bonus time, or is that just me?
I agree with you. These guys are looking winded out there. They're taking breaks. Like, oh God. Like, they should just kept it more simple like they used to do back in the days. Now these guys get to call timeouts. It's crazy.
Yeah, too much stoppage.
It's all about commercial breaks and, milking it. But we don't all know how that works. But that's basically what it is.
Chris, you're a Red Sox fan. I didn't see too much Red Sox representation at the Home Run Derby. Did I miss something, or was that just?
Nah, your eyes were working perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. I'm getting old. I'm just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I know.
But anyways,
there was a little bit of Red Sox representation. My boy David Ortiz was out there.
He wasn't playing.
He's all over. He's the man out there. He's the funniest guy. He's a great reporter. He's very lively.
Yes.
I love him. He's funny.
So, Chris, what are your thoughts about the Home Run Derby and the Seattle Mariners, Julio Ramirez?
Julio Rodriguez.
He was
rookie of the year.
He was killing it.
He's a superstar. He's a star.
The Mariners won 14 in a row. The Mariners, the team, are killing it right now, bro.
And it's fueled by him. He's the leader of that cavalry.
Chris, tell me your thoughts about the Home Run Derby and Julio and Juan and all that.
Listen, I like Derby. I like the format. I like the whole 1 versus 1, make it like the NCAA draw kind of deal. They just need to cut down how long the round is. That's my only issue. You get these guys 3-4 minutes, bonus time, timeout, snap. Give them 2 minutes to just straight whacking the ball. Whoever gets the most takes it home. That's it.
Do you feel?
I love it when the 2 finalists' names are Julio and Juan. I have mustaches that look like mine.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
That bracket is what gets you to that moment of Julio and Juan. So you keep the bracket, just compress the time. My opinion.
I mean, the Home Run Derby's always been one of my favorite things. I enjoyed it. I think Julio killed it. His swing was perfect, and congratulations to Juan Soto for winning. Moving on to that picks in the NFL. Mini camp started yesterday. There's a lot of NFL teams out there. I want to talk to my guys about who they think are the teams that are under the radar, that people aren't really giving the respect, but that deserve the respect. I'm going to start with my guy that's got the NFL hats on. D, give me one of your teams that's under the radar that should be on people's radar.
Everybody knows what I'm going to say already.
Yeah.
Should I even say? I mean,
yeah.
Chris, you know what I'm going to say. You want to call it for me, Chris? What am I going to say? Who's the most underrated team?
The New York Football Giants, according to Dripy D.
You got it, buddy. You got it. Thank you very much, Chris. And since you're talking, Chris, why don't you give him your pick?
It pains me to say this. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. I feel like they're not getting the respect they've gotten in the past. Do I think they're going to be a Super Bowl contender? Absolutely not. But can I see them being that second team in the AFC East, winning 10 games, thinking to the wild card? Absolutely yes. And I'm saying that because they don't have the expectations to do that this year. A lot of experts have the Jets and the Dolphins ahead of them. I've seen some experts have them as a 4th place team in the division. They're not getting any respect this year. They have 0 expectations. So I think they can get back to the playoffs. So that's my sleeper for this year.
Okay. I'm going to move quick because there's another topic we got to get to. But I'm going to say the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings are a team that people are sleeping on. Cousins going to do his thing. Justin Jefferson is still out there. You got stealing. And if their running back can stay healthy, they got a real problem out there. And you know the Packers are not going to be that good. So the Vikings are going to win that division. They're my sleeper team of the year. Anyways, moving right along. The Madden 99 Club. This week, they're going to give out the rest of the names. You've already got Devontae Adams and Trent Williams, 2 99s. Guys, who are some guys do you believe that should be on this 99 Club for Madden? Drippy, go ahead. You first.
Jamar Chase. I heard my man was pissed. He was pissed. Like, I don't know what rating they gave him, but I heard he was pissed. I think he wants to be in the 99 Club. And I don't think he should be 99, but he's certainly close to it. Should be in the 90-somethings, I'll tell you that much. But, yeah, Chris, who you think should be up there?
Your boy Big Sexy. You got to put Big Sexy up there at 99.
Hey.
99 got to be 99.
I agree. I agree.
How about Cooper Kupp? Cooper Kupp should be up there. He was the best
I believe
offensive
Cooper
player in the NFL last year. He won Offensive Player of the Year.
But
how is he not a 99?
If Kelsey's not a 99, there's going to be a problem. I think Kelsey should absolutely be a 99. There's a lot of guys that should be 99s. I think, like you said, Cooper Kupp should absolutely be on there. Maybe the guy Joey Bosa might be up there. The Watt kid might be up there. There's a lot of guys. Josh Allen. I don't know about that one. Buzzing. Okay, let's go to the jump ball. I seen this one, and I really wanted to talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm taking this one. LeBron James in the Drew League. Isn't he like 40 years old, going on year 20? What are you doing playing pickup basketball with these nobodies? And then people are telling me like, oh my God, he scored 40. He's playing against niggas that got full-time jobs. That one dude, if you see the clip, maybe we'll play the clip, that his eyes was bugged out when he was up against LeBron. Scared shitless. Come on, man. You can't give LeBron credit for scoring 40 in a Drew League game. Fellas, talk to me.
Listen, I'm going to quote JJ Redick and say he was playing against plumbers and firemen.
Thank you.
Case closed.
Thank you. Come on, man. We can't give you credit for that.
What other basketball players are doing now? He's not out there drinking in Paris, walking down the catwalks, wearing Alexander McQueen, hanging out with all these models. He's playing basketball. Give the guy credit for what he's doing. He's balling. What you want him to do? He's out there participating, trying to play, and everybody always got to find something wrong. Oh, those guys aren't good enough. Who cares if they're good enough? He's out there playing, and he's not out there eating bad. He's working out. He's getting ready for next season. You got to respect that. He's the king.
Okay, all right, no doubt. I don't want to hear no fatigue and LeBron's taking random games off. You ain't have that fatigue when you was playing with these bums niggas during the off season. You didn't have to play all these Drew League games. You was chilling. You ain't have to do all that. You're damn near 40 years old. We know who you are, LeBron. You ain't have to go do all that. You good.
That's why he only dropped 40. He could have probably dropped 80 if he wanted to. But he was probably like, man, you know what? These guys aren't that good. Let me just take it easy. Because he wasn't no way going 100%.
And they only won by 4, by the way.
Yeah, but he wasn't going 100%.
Why would he have to go 100%? He's going against plumbers and fucking UPS drivers, man.
Oh, stop.
I got a minute. So let's dive into a world we haven't often dived into. Let's dive into the world of professional wrestling. SummerSlam is around the corner. Next week, the main event is Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Start there. However, we spent three months talking about Deshaun Watson. Actually, no, a year talking about Deshaun Watson. Why are we not giving Vince McMahon the same energy?
I don't even know the whole Vince McMahon story. I know that he's getting in trouble, but I don't know what he's getting in trouble for. That's funny. You want to talk about wrestling? I've been on a YouTube binge about the old-time wrestlers. I asked this question on Instagram. 4-way match at the prime. Goldberg, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Hulk Hogan, right?
Stone Cold.
Nah, bro.
The Rock is the greatest wrestler of all time. You crazy?
Goldberg, baby, Goldberg.
Oh, The Rock.
We got
The Rock whip his candy ass.
Yo, I like that too. I wish we could keep talking about the subjects because they're so interesting and so good. But we got to keep the show moving. It's time for Chris's Crispy Kicks. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Before we do that, I got to say the Shot Clock was sponsored by no one. If you want to be part of the sponsorship, all you got to do is hit up SSTheShow@gmail, and you can be a part of the sponsorship. You can be a part of the StatSneakersNStyles show, and you can easily be a part of the Easy Pass joint of the week we do at the end of the show as well. Now that we've got that out of the way, Chris, I'm sorry. Let's get to the Crispy Kicks.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another edition of Chris's Crispy Kicks. This week, as always, we have 3 sneakers. These 3 sneakers, however, are all inspired by throwback themes. So guys, let's get straight to it. Number 1, we have the Social Status collaboration with Penny, the Recess Blacks. These were inspired by Penny's recess days in high school and his NBA days, which is why they have the Magic theme colored. And also on the eve of the All-Star game, you see that little baseball check in the swoosh right there? I love it. See the meaning right there. Number 2, we have the Donald Glover. Yes, I said Donald Glover, Golden Hour. Donald Glover was very inspired by the 60s and 70s Formula One race car drivers, which we'll get more into later. Hence, you see the racetrack field at the bottom with the yellow race car look. I like these more of a fall than summer look. Fall come early, guys. I think these are also clean. Number 3. As always, I can't end the segment without giving you a pair of Jordans, the foundation, the OGs, the Air Jordan Retro 1 Stage Haze ones. The white leather, the gray suede, and the black overtoe. Perfectly crafted Jordan as always. The ones are in, the ones are the shit nowadays. And guys, go get the ones. Everyone loves them. My pick of the week is the Golden Hour by Donald Glover. Yes, Donald Glover. I say it again, ladies and gentlemen. As always, the descriptions are in the links. Leave a comment. Don't forget to press the subscribe and like button. And then easy. Carry on. Let's get to it.
It's time for this top 5 this week. We did tight ends last week. Let's do wide receivers this week. And I've got some stats. I'm prepared. Let's get into it. The number 5 best wide receiver in the NFL, as per me, is my guy, Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. Listen, Stephon had 164 targets. He had over 10 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. He had a bomb year. He made Josh Allen look good. If you ask me, if Josh Allen does win an MVP, he deserves a piece of that. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills. They're going to have a great year. Going on to number 4. This is these guys, Jamar Chase. I feel he had a great year because he caught lightning in a bottle. 13 touchdowns, 128 targets, 1,400 yards. Jamar Chase was a beast. I don't think he's going to duplicate those numbers, but he's still going to be a problem to be reckoned with. Jamar Chase and the Bengals are number 4. Here's number 3, though. I think he's going to be on the surprise team of the league this year. The Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson had 11 TDs, 1,500 yards, 123 catches, and 106. No, excuse me. That was Devontae Adams. I'm sorry. Justin Jefferson had 167 targets, 10 TDs, and 108 catches for a team that didn't even make the playoffs. They're going to be a very better improved team with more offensive-minded coach. Justin Jefferson is going to be a problem at number 3. But number 2, yeah, I did it. I put Devontae Adams at number 2. Yes, he moved over to the Raiders, but he's going to play with David Carr, who is no slouch. And those guys had a connection in college. So be prepared for Devontae Adams to put up the numbers close to what he did in Green Bay. 169 targets, 123 catches, 1,500 yards, and 11 TDs. He did his thing. But he didn't beat this guy, number 1 receiver in the league. And I called this 3 years ago when I had him on my fantasy team. A lot of people on this show want to talk about fantasy this and fantasy that. I called Cooper Kupp a while back. And the guy that has him knows I called him a while back. Cooper Kupp is the best wide receiver in the league. 191 targets, 145 catches, 1,900 yards, and 16 TDs. Those numbers were ridiculous. Cooper Kupp, salute to you. You're the best wide receiver in the league. And ladies and gentlemen, that was my top 5 wide receivers in the NFL. Fellas, dispute me.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Yo, for the sake of your list, I certainly hope Devontae Adams is not playing with David Carr. Because I'm not.
I said David Carr? Derek Carr.
Listen, all right, more serious. It's a great list. You can intertwine the top 5 however you want. But to put somebody else on, who are you taking off? I think everyone here has good enough quarterback play and a good enough team around them where they all have their spot solidified in the top 5. Change the order, whatever the hell you want, but I think out of the top 5, this is probably the best list you've ever made. So kudos to you.
Okay. Drippy.
Well, with me, I think this is fantasy-wise or just regular wide receivers?
Regular wide receiver.
All right, that makes sense. Because if it was fantasy-wise, I would have downgraded Adams because, Adams is better than Jamar Chase. Well, all the 3 guys behind him. But he's going to downgrade a little bit with the targets because now he's going to share the ball with Waller. But those other guys, forget about it. Those guys are number 1. So I'm going for all those guys, number 1 receiver in fantasy football. Those guys are all going to be studs. Everybody on that list is going to be a stud.
I think there was honorable mention: Deebo Samuels, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, all guys that
Waddle. Please put Waddle in there, bro.
Waddle, exactly. Those guys. I wouldn't put Waddle in the top 10, but he was somewhere in the top 15, maybe.
He's in my top 10. I hope you guys still don't feel that way. I want him on my fantasy team. That'll be great.
You want him in the top 10 alongside Tyreek and Gesicki?
You can have
I'm taking him before Tyreek. I think Waddle is better than Tyreek Hill.
Oh, we gonna have this is a discussion for a different day. Let's keep it moving. We got one more.
That quarterback. One second. That quarterback that Tyreek Hill's playing with now, right? That's your man's boy. They've been playing together since college. Waddle and Tua's been together since college. They love each other. He ain't gonna change for Tyreek Hill all of a sudden. Tyreek Hill's just gonna be the other guy coming in to open up Waddle. Waddle's the next man up. He's young.
You want to make a little side wager that Waddle doesn't have.
I would love to, especially because in the beginning of the year, everybody's gonna be double teaming Hill because everybody's thinking the way you are, and Waddle's gonna be eating. And all right, let's make the bet.
Let me sleep on that. I don't want to make any increased decisions right now.
The problem with the argument is that you're both wrong. That's where Gesicki's gonna eat, not Waddle.
Yeah, but Gesicki's not gonna lead the team in receptions though.
Yeah, he's not. He's gonna get the touchdowns. He's gonna get those red zone targets.
Yeah, he's not gonna lead in touchdowns.
Waddle's a star, bro. Waddle's his boy. Waddle's been together with him since college.
This is why I love talking shit with boys.
He asked for Waddle in the draft. He asked for him. He wanted him. That's his guy.
Well, listen. If Waddle's up ahead of me, and I know I got him, I'm gonna get him just to get you. Just because I want.
You better take Tyreek Hill first. You better take Tyreek Hill first.
I'm gonna take Waddle because I want that trade bait with you. Anyways, let's move on to everybody's favorite segment of the show. It's the last one of the night. Let's get into it. It's Drip or Drown, Drippy D segment of the night. Let's get into it, baby.
Certified Drippy.
Welcome to Drippy D Certified Drip or Drown. Shouts out to last week's winner, Victor Cruz, for being the winner of the Drip of the Week. Give him a stamp of approval, please.
Certified Drippy.
Today, we have 3 new athletes. The first one is the best Formula One race car driver in the world. Holds the record for the most wins with 103, and he's a 7-time champion. The other 2 athletes, basketball players. The first one is the only Philippine descent basketball player in the NBA, and he won 6th Man of the Year 2021. The other basketball player was the 2nd overall pick of the NBA draft in 2019, and I personally consider him the most exciting young basketball player on the come up now. Number 1, we have Lewis Hamilton, wearing a Bottega Tech jacket, Bottega Tech pants, Bottega black leather boots. Number 2, we have Jordan Clarkson, wearing black leather harness, white button-up shirt with a black tie, black dress pants, black leather loafers. Number 3, we have Ja Morant, wearing a Celine multicolored hoodie, Amiri jeans, Louis Vuitton low-top sneakers. Okay, guys, how do you feel about these contestants today? Does anybody stand out to you, Em or Chris? I'm gonna start with you, Em. Anybody here is dripping, drowning? How do you feel about these guys today?
Okay. First off, I didn't know. Well, I did know there was black people in NASCAR. I didn't know they dressed like that though. Shout out to homeboy. Ja Morant definitely.
He's from the UK.
Oh, that's probably why. Ja Morant looks like the terry cloth towel that's on my floor outside my shower. That looks crazy. I like the colorfulness though. But the drip of the week for me got to go to Jordan Clarkson, looking like Michael Jackson. I like it. I do. If they were penny loafers on the bottom, he'd be killing it. So shout out to Jordan Clarkson. He gets my drip of the week. And Michael Jackson, I see you.
All right, Chris. So how do you feel, Chris, about all my contestants here? Please let the world know how you feel.
I feel like Lewis Hamilton looks like Marcus Houston and Sister. You know what I'm talking about? Yo,
You're right about that, man. He used to dress with the baggy clothes too, man. That's funny. I think his name was Batman, right? Batman. That was his hip hop name.
Mm-hmm.
I think John's fresh. I just don't like the material of what he's wearing. But I think he put the outfit together very well. The color spectrum. Shoes.
You'd wear the first two?
Even the purse. Listen. All right, listen. You know what? Let's circle back to a couple of weeks. As you guys all know, I have a new employer nowadays. And, these arm bags, they're made for unisex purposes. They're like the new trend in men's fashion. So I apologize for giving my man D some shit about the purses, except for shave. The shave is just questionable. But this is the new trend in men's fashion. So I'm gonna give it to you. But I think I gotta agree with you, Em. I think Jordan Clarkson gotta get the drip of the week, and not just this outfit. I just see him dressed in general. That man is drippy as all fuck. That man is dressed.
Wow. All right. So I'm gonna start with John Morant. I love his Cillian sweater. That sweater is so dope. I love it. It's fire. It's different. It's unique. The Miri jeans is always a go, and those low-top Louis Vuitton sneakers are fire. So I'm gonna give you, John Morant, a drip because you are dripping. You're looking fly, young brother. You're playing well. You're the man. You're just on top of the world right now. You're probably the most exciting basketball player that we've seen in years. You're probably the next one up. You're the next one up, man. And you dripping. You're just dripping. Now I'm gonna go with Jordan Clarkson. I feel like he's dripping, but I'm torn in the middle. I just don't like the way the pants look like that. It just looks like, I don't know, like the top half, it looks like a British police officer. Then the bottom half, like you said, he looks like Michael Jackson. I don't know. It looks like a flight attendant wearing a harness. You look like a mall cop. You look like Kevin Costner from Untouchables. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you a drink.
No.
You don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do
it.
Sorry.
Oh, you did it.
Guys. If you guys feel different, please leave your comments below and vote. We'd love to hear your opinions. Now, number 3.
I think I need a tissue,
I'm
bro.
gonna go with Lewis Hamilton. It looked like you're wearing a flying squirrel wingsuit. You look like an astronaut. You look like Ludacris wearing Missy Elliott's garbage bag suit in the Rain video. I'm gonna give you a drown. I'm sorry, Lewis. You're drowned. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and smash that like button.
Certified Drippy.
Thank you, Drippy. Another great Drip or Drown as always. Ladies and gentlemen, be a part of the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment and all that good stuff. If you want to be a sponsor, make sure you hit up the email, SSTheShow@gmail.com. Now let's get into the end of the show. You know, I'm a music guy. Let's get to our Easy Pass joint of the week. This one comes from a little lady out in Paterson, New Jersey. Her name is Leshley. Shout out to all my Latinos and Latinas. This one's called Buena Vibra. I think it means good vibes. It's Easy Pass.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we're about is good vibes. We out of here. StatSneakersNStyles, ladies and gentlemen. We go!
KM Polanco, produciendo.
Bajé con la buena vibra, la pico y la reparto como si fuera una libra. Me la gozo de vibra, soy rica.
Nunca pobre, soy rica de vibra.
Porque bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra. Porque bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra. Rica de vibra, quemo de la verde, no me pases zapatilla. Nací con esta vaina desde la barriga, vibrando la chapa con todas mis amigas. Un pase de la mía te llena de alegría, todo el mundo en el bloque dando golpes de barriga. Esa vaina es natural, suena la bocina, en los kitty pony colmadones que se activan.
Bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra.
Bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra. quillan. Acepta que te hieren la vida. Pa' los envidiosos que de nada se quillan. Acepta que te hieren la vida. Yo bajé de Punta Cana regando mi vibra. De pares son perreras a montar la pista. Las mujeres de Jaina moviendo su chapita con KM produciendo. Yo vine montando pila. Bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra. Porque bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra.
Bajé con la buena vibra. Bajé con la buena vibra.
Leshley, KM Polanco produciendo. Cachita, Real HG. Supervision, Vibe Records. Lo más duro que hay.
Bajé con la buena vibra.
Let me call my girls. Come on, girls, we out for the night. Grab a bottle with some wine. Casamigos chasing it with a wine. We gonna have the time of our lives. Mark it up, go to cloud nine. Leave all fuck boys behind. Can't nobody stop us tonight. Uh-oh.